All right. So Lex, how have you changed over time beyond physically?
Okay. I think my view on the world has significantly changed over time from when I was in high school through college and then after working for 4 or 5 years. I think I have become a little bit more cognizant of the things that I need to work on and a little bit less quick to blame others for things that happen, and realizing that how I live my life is according to me and my own decisions, not up to others.
Okay, all right. I got another one for you. How do you engage in changing the world? Where do you see yourself? Maybe like participating in God's work.
Okay. So I think I engage in changing the world by putting my best foot forward and, trying to be more positive on a day-to-day basis and helping people that I care about as well as those who need a little bit of extra help in their lives. I have to say I'm not terribly proud in how much I participate in giving back because I don't do it as much as I want to. But I try my best.
Nice. Who do you think has been a savior in your life?
Let's see. So a savior in my life was a dog that I adopted. His name was Turkish. I got him during a period of my life that was very difficult, and he helped me to ground myself and to appreciate the little things in life. And he was really good at giving puppy cuddles.
Can you describe your relationship with your savior? I know you just kind of did. But.
So the relationship with Turkish was I was his caretaker and I was in charge. And I think he taught me responsibility and being responsible to someone else other than yourself. And how to live your life responsibly and care about something and someone else other than, what you're going to do that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How have you experienced commitment in your life?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's see. What are you doing? Commitment in my life. There's a couple things. I think having a job, a real job, where people expect you to come into work every day and kill it has been a huge commitment, and taking on that responsibility and sticking with it. And then also like a commitment to others. So currently I'm in a long distance relationship with somebody, and that takes a lot of trust and commitment and trust in another human being, and that's been a learning experience as well.
Alright. Okay, this is maybe a little bit harder, but what brings you hope?
I think other people in my life bring me hope, and like people who I'm close to, so like you and my boyfriend and my really good friends, and myself. I think I frequently surprise myself with how much I can do and how much other people can do, and I think just kind of like how much somebody can go through and still come out on the other side brings me a lot of reasons to hope.
All right. How do you define love?
Let's see. I define love in... It's a hard question. I think love is the way you feel about someone else, where you accept them for their flaws, where you kind of accept them for who they are, not what you want them to be. And I think that's love.
All right. Cool. What role does forgiveness play in your life?
I think that forgiveness is a huge part of everyone's life because it's really difficult to go through life and be angry all the time.
Yeah.
So it's really important to forgive people for when they do things that drive you nuts. I have to say this is something I have to work on because I think I'm very quick to hold a grudge. So trying to work on forgiving people and realizing that everyone's human is something that I work on every day.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so this is pretty broad, but how do you feel hope has affected your life?
I think hope gives a lot of people like a reason to be. That's sounding like really preachy.
Yeah.
But I think without hope and like without a drive for something else, there's not really much to live for, you know, because otherwise you're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
And that's kind of depressing. So I think, hoping for something better and hoping for better things in life makes it easier to go through your day-to-day.
Do you think God has played a role in your life?
Hefty question. So I struggle with the idea of God. And it's something that I think has played a role in my life because I was raised Catholic. And I'm somebody who likes to question things. But I think God is an important part of your life because it does give you that sense of hope. And I think God comes in all different types of forms. And, I think the role of God in religion has been helpful in my life, but I still question it on a day-to-day basis. But I think that's an important part of faith.
Yep. All right, thank you for giving me the time to interview. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All right, so Lex, how have you changed over time beyond physically?